I'm Dr. Anne Marie. Thanks for joining us. If this is your first time here, we've been following the transformation of a 1970s energy-draining horse farm into an energy-efficient, eco-friendly, and ultimately healthy home. Right now, we have multiple crews working in the interior of the home, prepping our kitchen area. Down at the barn, our solar guys are gearing up to bring that barn roof to life.
The Terra Verde barn was built 40 years ago, the same time as the house.
There you go. There you go.
The barn got a facelift with sliding stall doors and matching grills for better airflow. Automatic waterers and fans are a must to help the horses better deal with those hot summer days. Next step was to replace the original untreated wood truss system with borate treated wood. An underlayment moisture barrier membrane was also added for extra protection. When it comes to our metal roof, we chose aluminum because it's 100% recyclable, long-lasting, and has great reflectivity. We selected the greenest color, Regal White.
The white is going to give much better reflectivity on any project, whether it be the home or on your horse barn. Your horses are going to stay much cooler by using a white. Reflectivity rating on this is about a 0.68, which dramatically puts any heat back into the atmosphere.
The south-facing side of our barn, which has full sun exposure, is where our roofing team is installing these low-profile and lightweight solar laminates. They're glued right to the metal panels.
With all the other energy efficiency process that's going into the house with the LED lighting, the geothermal heating and air conditioning, everything that makes the house energy efficient. A system this size is a 7.5 kilowatt system is going to provide most, if not all, of your electrical requirements for the house and the barn.
Now it's time to finally bring the solar energy system to life. We turn to the Solar Tech team from Orlando, Florida.
We're founded by electrical engineers, and we treat these systems as electrical systems. Most traditional solar contractors started in pool hot water and solar thermal systems, and they're a little bit newer to the photovoltaic type of systems. We think that these are electrical systems that should be designed by electrical engineers and installed by electrical contractors. And we bring that kind of level of technology and development and design to it so that you can be assured you're getting a custom design that is optimized not only for performance, but also aesthetics and return on investment. It is a big upfront cost, and it's a real issue for people when they're looking at these systems. There are lots of government incentives available. There's a very generous 30% federal tax credit on the cost of the system. And then depending on where you live, there's usually state or local incentives available also. For example, here in Florida, for a residential system, the state has a $4 a watt rebate that's capped at $20,000. So in today's market, that can pay for more than half the cost of the system.
The most challenging aspect would have to be combining those DC connectors on the roof. There are 66 total panels on the barn, and those have to be electrically connected. We did that in the tray that runs between the two rows of panels that are behind me. And in that tray, we've got the connectors all running one to another, and then summing those electrical wires all the way to the end of the array, dropping it down through the barn roof to the inverter, which changes that DC electricity into AC electricity.
Today, right now, this system is producing 3,400, it's changing, of course, 3,300, 3,400 watts of AC electricity.
And it's these two Xantrax inverters in our barn's tack room that convert all that DC power from the sun into usable AC power for our Terra Verde barn and house.
Xantrax is a very nice product. They're one of the few products in the marketplace that don't actually have a cooling fan. They use an enlarged heat sink, and so that tends to make the systems run quieter and more efficient. The other thing I really like about Xantrax is they have a very, very wide DC input voltage range. They have a very nice maximum power point tracking algorithm that allows you to really have a lot of variance and flexibility in the choice of the solar modules and how many you'll put together in a system.
Yep, went the other way.
I must admit, one of the most exciting days here on Terra Verde was watching our electric meter go backwards.
Well, it's always exciting to turn these systems on. I mean, it's exciting for the customers, it's exciting for us, particularly in a situation like this where this system will probably run on an annual basis all the electricity needs out at Terra Verde.
It's pretty awesome. The Terra Verde horses now sleep under a solar roof.
These are 30, 40-year systems, right? You're making an investment that's a lot of money up front, but will pay dividends for you for the foreseeable future.
an awesome barn roof. Now, if you have any questions about this segment, you can find it on our show's website. That's yourlifetv.com. If you have any questions, just click on the Ask the Experts button and ask away.